Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pink Form video. In today's video, I think it's a very important video to make, especially because I think this is going to affect other, prepaid companies, including Boost Mobile and Cricket. So let's go ahead and talk to you guys what's happening with Metro by T-Mobile. And I think prepaidphonenews.com does a good job explaining this, so check this out. And I just kind of want to read this to you guys since I think this is important. And we can also read up on the battle that dealers, Metro by T-Mobile dealers, are facing with possibly extinction or just not getting paid as well. So, like I said, this does affect a lot of people if you really think about it. So let's get into it and see what the petition is saying and why there's probably going to be like a rally or a union of Metro by T-Mobile authorized dealers against basically T-Mobile, since T-Mobile is the one that's basically doing this. And a lot of people are saying that this was caused due to Boost Mobile kind of being sold off and just, less competition and stuff. But let's go ahead and read these news, guys. Like I said, I think this is super important to let everybody know about. And yeah, let's get into it. So it says Metro by T-Mobile dealers have written a petition to try to stop T-Mobile from making major changes to their program. Like I said, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more and explain more in details what this is, since I worked at Boost Mobile. This new moves follows after dealers have spoken up on Twitter to voice out their concerns against these changes. So they actually went on Twitter and actually spoke with like T-Mobile and all that stuff, and T-Mobile has said that they're going to work on it and this and that. But it says, according to the dealers, the changes will have a negative impact on their cash flow and revenue, which everybody knows that without cash flow or revenue, which is basically the same thing, you're not going to survive, especially right now with whole COVID going on and businesses are failing or just having to cut back on a lot of things. It says, as such, they have decided to write a petition to the President, Department of Justice, and T-Mobile. Wow. So they sent this petition to, it says, the President, Department of Justice, and T-Mobile. I don't think Trump really cares too much, but they should probably, it's good that they did let at least the President and Department of Justice know, since if you just tell T-Mobile and T-Mobile will be like, nah, forget about that, then they can't do much about it. It says, these are the changes enlisted on the petition. Sorry, that was a mail car. It says, currently we get paid X amount on activating a customer on a new line of service. So like I said, and this is the same thing as any other company like postpaid carriers like Verizon, AT&T, or anybody like that. You will get paid. Of course, you'll get paid for, let's just say they say X amount because they don't want to say how much. Let's say they get paid, God, how much would it be? $100. Let's just say, I'm not even too sure. Let's just say 100 cents. It's an easy number. Let's just say that they get paid $100 every time they activate a new user on a new line of service with them. So effective about 2 weeks from now, it says October 1st, that amount will be decreased, and we can possibly earn more if the customer stays active for 6 months. So right there, what it's saying is that amount. So let's say instead of being $100 per activation or new customer activation on Metro by T-Mobile, let's say they will only get $50 or $25, whatever it is. Let's just say 50, just to make it a little fair. So now let's say half the revenue is gone, but they can possibly earn $120 if the customer earns, all in total, instead of $100, they can earn an extra $20, let's say. So let's say they'll get, once they activate, they'll get $50, and the rest of it, up to $120, they'll get if the customer stays active for 6 months. Which to me kind of makes sense, guys, and I'll tell you why. Because Metro by T-Mobile, Boost Mobile, and Cricket, they're losing money when they're giving these deals, honestly. So let's say Boost Mobile, right, has the Weeko Ride 2. This is the Weeko Ride 2 right here. And it costs them $150. But they're offering it to customers for $40 or $39.99. They're losing, quite a bit of money, over $100 right there on this phone alone. And the way that they will make their money back is by charging you service, since they don't really have to worry about it, since they already have the towers. They can just charge you service. and that's how they're going to get their money back. And of course, they want to give you a good deal on the phone because they want you to stay with them. So I kind of do understand business-wise why Metro by T-Mobile is doing this. But I know at first it will hurt the dealers because they're not going to get that full amount right away. It says, yes, 6 months, so 6 whole months. Keep in mind, this is a prepaid customer. Now that is a good thing, what they're saying there. You might be saying, why does it matter if it's a prepaid or postpaid customer? Well, postpaid customers, if you guys don't know, they'll actually charge you, let's say this phone costs $150. They'll charge you the full amount of the phone, but they let you do installments on it. The installment on this might be $3 or something per month for X amount of months, let's say 24 months or whatever it is. You know, I'm just making these numbers up right now. So they're more prone to staying with a company, a postpaid company longer. But also they're not going to go for a $150 phone. They're going to go for an iPhone or a Galaxy. So let's say that iPhone costs $700 and they're stuck with it for 30 months. Let's say it's going to cost them, you know, $23.30 for the next 30 months. And to get out of that contract, even though it's not a contract or a retail installment, you have to finish paying off that amount. If not, it's going to affect your credit and go into collections. So it's more prone for you to stay with a postpaid carrier since you're going to buy a more expensive phone versus on prepaid. Like I said, on prepaid, this phone costs $40. If you don't want it anymore, you can go ahead and just switch over to Cricket or Boost Mobile and get another free phone or a deeply discounted phone. So I do understand that 6 whole months is quite a while, an eternity really for prepaid carriers, unless that's the only prepaid carrier that you can afford or that actually works in your area. But like I said, right now with competition going on, I mean, people are just hopping left and right to different carriers. Now it says, currently dealers make a portion of the payment fee on taking in-store cash payments. So right there, what it's saying is every time a customer goes into a store, makes a payment on their bill, just pays their bill, they'll make a portion of that. Now, this might be a small portion. It might be only $5 or whatever it is. Like I said, I'm making these numbers up, so don't trust me. Let's just say they're making $5 every time someone makes a payment in store with cash. It says this helps offset bank deposit fees, credit card fees, employees taking the payments. Now that is true. Now, if you guys don't know, every time a customer uses a credit card, they do get, of course, charged a percentage. The credit card company charges, let's say Metro by T-Mobile, to having that service. So now with this, that kind of offsets that, and of course going to the bank, and then of course paying the employee to take that payment. It says T-Mobile is removing that effective October 1st. I think that's a big thing that kind of hurts them. I do see them that like I said, that's true that credit card companies do charge any store, doesn't matter if it's Walmart or Metro by T-Mobile or Boost Mobile, it charges them a percentage just to be able to offer that service. So I do feel that that's dumb, and Metro by T-Mobile needs to do something about that. Well, really T-Mobile. So that's a big no-no. Why are you going to take that away from them, you know? So it says T-Mobile is removing that. Most carriers pay monthly residue, example Cricket. It says, now number 3, it says currently we may purchase and sell. This is another big thing. I think especially out of all these is going to be the number one thing that's going to hurt them. It says, currently we may purchase and sell cell phone accessories from any vendor to stay competitive with other outlets such as Boost Mobile, Cricket, Walmart, Target, Five Below, etc. Now let me explain to you guys this part, guys. I think it's a really big thing. Now, of course, if you go to, like I said, a postpaid carrier like Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, US Cellular, whoever, they're going to have premium accessories, of course, like OtterBox, Tech21, Spec, etc. They can't sell these cheapo things like other prepaid carriers can. So let me explain to you, like Boost Mobile, for example, Boost Mobile, just because I know more Boost Mobile. Guys, with Boost Mobile, we can sell any accessory. It didn't matter if they came from Wish.com. It didn't matter if they came from Alibaba. If it was a case, and let's say, because we would order a bunch. So let's say we order about 200 cases. Of course, you're going to get wholesale discount. So let's say we got each case for 50 cents, right? So we bought 200 cases and each case cost us 50 cents or $1, whatever it is. Of course, we would sell it for $10 or $15 or even 20, just depending on, the combo. So right there, you're making 10 times or even 20 times profit, even more depending on, what kind of deal was scored there. So it says, effective, of course, October 1st, we must purchase from a single source vendor, which is known for shortages of products and not proper product mix that our customers want. That's another big thing right there. So now they can only buy from one vendor, one source, one person. They can only get this source of accessories. Now, because everybody is getting the accessories from this one person, let's say they run out, they're saying they're prone to running out of these accessories, so then they can't have them and they can't make money off these accessories. And then if a lot of customers don't even like the products that they're giving the choice of, versus, like I said, if you go on wish.com or Alibaba, whatever it is, of course, if you like, let's say the clip kind, like a lot of people like cases with clips, right? So let's say that you get a clip case with a clip, and this one source doesn't offer that, then a lot of customers are going to be pissed off and rather just buy their accessories from Amazon or just order it from Wish or something like that. So I do understand that that's a big thing, and to tell you the truth, they make most of their money off this. I remember Boost Mobile, we didn't really make money off of cell phones. Like I said, they were probably losing money on cell phones, or making payments. Where they make the most money was accessories, because Boost Mobile didn't control that. So like I said, if they can buy 300, 200 cases at 50 cents each and sell them for $20 or $10, they're making a profit that way. And they were really pushing us to push these accessories. So that's going to suck big time for them. So it says, this is illegal as they are treating us as a franchise. Our costs will go up, which means our retail price will go up. This will make us less profitable and less competitive, as well we will have to sell at our old pricing. So this is saying that versus, like, let's say if you go to Metro by T-Mobile or Boost Mobile, whatever it is, and you can buy a case for $10, now you might have to buy a case for $30 or $40, which at that price, prepaid customers are not going to want to pay $30 to $40 for a case, guys. Remember, this is prepaid. They're used to paying $10 for a case, $15 for a case. And I remember even in Boost Mobile, it was pretty hard to get a customer to, buy a case at $10 or $15. They're really cheap, honestly. It says customers can currently receive discounts, upgrades, pricing every 90 days. So every 90 days, currently, Metro by T-Mobile customer can get an upgrade price or a discounted price on a phone. Effective October 1st, this will change to every 180 days. This will make it tougher on dealers to retain a customer for 6 months in order to earn that full potential commission. It's a double negative situation. It works against the dealers and employees. So this is another big thing that I understand why Metro by T-Mobile is doing this. If you're thinking about it, like I said, back to this phone that, let's say, costs $150 and they're selling it for $40, they're losing money. So every 90 days, they're losing money. Versus now, they'll extend it to 180 days, which I do understand, almost doubling the time frame, or doubling it. Now, I do understand that dealers are mad because this was a good incentive to keep the customers. Think about it. Every 90 days, you don't like your phone, you can just go ahead and get a discount on another phone. So a better phone, because also as well, whoops, sorry about that. As well, new phones come out every couple months, every like 6 months, well, about average. So, you can go ahead and upgrade every so often. So every 90 days, if a new phone came out, you can go ahead and upgrade, and that's what kept customers loyal to the brand and just wanting to do a lot more with that. So that's a lot of things. And like I said, from here, it's saying it's going to affect about 8,000 stores or about 20,000 employees. And, just cash flow problems. It's going to cause a lot of situations. And they're saying that it is illegal for them to even do this. So this video is about to hit the 15-minute mark. So I'll finish this off. And hopefully you kind of understand my situation with this. Like I said, it's not my personal situation, but with dealers, I think it's something that's big, and hopefully this gets resolved. So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and hopefully you liked it. Thank you.